understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Turning it on. Look out, he's got room. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Got the first down and more. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bears! On to attempt the try. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Longhorns are in the hurry up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, just such a great job on first downs.
Gonna take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Almost everything has gone their way so far. Up 21-7, and they have it back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Offense gets set for second down. He's got it on the right. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete out of the backfield. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking deep. Snags it on the right. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the catch. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gets the back moving. Gonna look downfield again. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Unloads quickly. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it first and 10. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, and keep this drive rolling.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bears racing to the line in a hurry-up. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Stoneburner. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Snap it to the back. And he'll finish the run in the end so. Touchdown, Baylor!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds the tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards and then get
What's up, man?
out of bounds.
After that big gainer to open things up,
I'm in a football college game right now. I'll play after though. I'm in a college football game right now. I'll run after though. Yeah, you can run a game. All right.
Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Looking downfield very late in the half. He's not afraid to go deep. The pass is complete and the stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here.
I don't know what that shit was.
A vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's caught inside the 25. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Going right to work up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes a handoff. It's Stoneburner. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a cut. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears are on the move. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Got his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
Power football with the run. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They'll go with a direct snap. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown Bears! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Texas offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
You want to talk about versatility at the linebacker spot, and this guy is it. He had 2 interceptions in his last game. That's his first pick in this one. He's good stopping the run. He can go sideline to sideline. He can blitz. He can spy. And, man, he is really good in coverage.
They'll try the right side. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The screen, he's got wheels. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. Got his man on the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the safety on that play, deep in their own end. They were ready for the quarterback run, and he was spying him the entire time. As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to rally to him and make a nice tackle.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Pushes toward the goal line. He's stopped, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page.
Trying to burn this defensive back. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Hey, QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
The snap sets up the throw. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers, find the space, find the matchup. He identified it. Nice 2-point conversion play.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. To the ground with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Using his legs, it's Owen. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
The Bears are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. It's caught. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
The give as they work on that clock. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock.
Touchdown, Baylor! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point is good. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sending the offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw again. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Moving away from pressure. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He will not pick up the 1st down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads it left. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got him downfield. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Lost to throw again. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to swing it on second down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Corners are going to bail. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And the Longhorns will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's...
Catch and stride inside the 15. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Touchdown Bears! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Working that left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
As the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5.
Okay, ready? Ready, set.
Wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Longhorns in the hurry-up. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They want to throw it. He wants it all. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll line up to go for two. They'll go to the air. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.